Hey everyone, this is GeoWill from Productions², and welcome back to our Gnomoria walkthrough. For the Random Kingdom, I started up a temporary new one to test Playclaw, so they have finally gotten around to fixing all their frigging bugs, and actually can produce some footage that isn't messed up, finally. No more audio synchronization issues or anything else like that, so that's good. I'm actually recording this through Playclaw right now, and have been doing so with a lot of my walkthroughs really, since it's really... I probably should be using Fraps more, but on the other hand, with Playclaw I can do things like, for example, here's a good example, Dawn of War 2. I was recording it the other day, so I have restarted the walkthrough for like the 5th time because things just keep on getting screwed over. Actually went ahead and dropped down the difficulty to, I guess it's whatever normal is on there, instead of at hard or captain level what I had before. It was just getting way too difficult to stay alive and not get screwed over by things, but I was recording with Fraps, and I was getting like 32 frames a second on this one part, only because of the rain that was falling down in the map, or in the stage that I was on, which happens randomly, the weather and different things like that. So I decided, okay, let's go see what's up with Playclaw. So I went and got it. Had to extend my license for it because apparently you only get to download updates for a year. It's a scam if you ask me. You should be able to download updates for as long as there are updates to download. So you have bought it once, you shouldn't have to re-extend licenses. But anyway, that's another thing. And so I got it, started up, did a few tests, found that it was actually working now, finally, and loaded up, used it for some recording for Dawn of War 2, and with settings exactly the same as with Fraps. I was getting 59, 60 frame rate down to the lowest 55. That's only when there was like crazy activity happening, like tons of explosions and such. So it's really it is really an improvement over Fraps, just because there isn't tons of CPU eating going on. Which Fraps does like crazy. So it allows me to record games at higher graphic settings than I'd be able to otherwise. I'm wondering what I'll be able to do with it with Skyrim. I might be able to get some more grass going on, or maybe more draw distance as well. But I'm probably gonna be switching to Fraps or Playclaw for all of my walkthroughs, except for maybe Don't Starve, because it won't even detect Don't Starve at all, due to what they claim is tricky programming on the developers and on for Don't Starve. But I think it's because maybe it doesn't detect maybe whatever graphics engine they're using, you know, OpenGL or is it CL or something, or LC? One of the new GL-esque graphics engines that's come out lately. I think it's like OpenCL or something. Although I wouldn't put it past there being something with the programming with Don't Starve, because there are some weird things that happen in that game, like objects that appear in places they shouldn't appear, like ponds appearing where your campfire is at, for instance, if you set up an air run. It's still in beta, so it is, I guess, possible that could be also the case. But yeah, it's just really less CPU intensive, actually, to an extreme amount. So I'll probably be using it more often. Anyway, all that out of the way, we are watching them work on the fields here. We are on day 5 of year 2. We have a merchant. The merchant has arrived. I probably don't have jack crap to trade with them though, because I haven't been doing any mining. find some damn gemstones, I'll be able to do some trading with them. Until then, can't. Of course, that's gonna entail more mining, and for right now, it's not really possible at the moment. I need to get these fields worked over. Worry about the food situation. Because we need to have at least 1,000 food by the time winter rolls around this time. We're sitting at a tepid 180. It's seriously going to be an issue. Let's suspend this for a second. I want to have them build up the rest of these trees. Actually, I want to even expand this grove. Which means we'll need to do some more clipping cutting over here. Probably. I'm not sure if we have enough to do all those. It'd be a lot easier if I could put like a gate over here or something, because then we'd be able to deal with just going in and out this way instead of around. But I don't have enough. I don't think well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? And it will in the long run, but not at this. What the hell? What was that about? I saw something running around over here. Was it one of our guys, or it didn't look like it was casting a light source? I was wondering if it was like a mant or something. I guess it could have been some kind of enemy, but then it would have had an event message about seeing it. Strange. So we got 3 nomads. Not surprising that it was only 3. Craft any bar, doesn't matter what type of bar it is. Got a machine shop here. Wrench. Build job for wrench. Built at to build tinker bench. That requires 7 bars. We have 7 bars. So what are we waiting for? I guess no, we need an engineer. That's what. Yep, we need ourselves an engineer. That's why. I believe, anyway, it's engineer. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's picked it up down here. So I'll have him make that, and then we'll throw him back over to farming. Right now, every nomad I have is going to be on farming, because we just really need to deal with the food situation. And we got some goblins. Do I have any bandages? No, I don't. Then we need to make some. Let's see what we can do with, whoops. We got market still, not the gnome itself. See what we can do with these worn items here. $120, what can we buy for $120? Apple wine, get 100 of those. And then 20 of these. I guess that's what we'll do. I think what's going on is that it's lower priority than this. Yeah. Suspend that. Just get somebody down here working on this. Or is it even there we go. Okay. I'm not sure if anybody's bleeding now. And it looks like somebody was. Yeah, Carlo. Not sure where Carlo is. Why do they keep on frickin' dropping what they're supposed to be doing with that? Doesn't make any damn sense. Is this him here? There he is. Yeah, he's bleeding. Alright, finally. Hopefully Carl doesn't pass out. There he is right there. Going to go sleep and die down there, huh? Idiot. If he gets down there and goes to sleep, he's gonna die. Too late. Oh, we lost 8 now. Let's go and unsuspend that. Sorry, almost all the gnomes are asleep. No wonder nothing's getting done. Come on, wake up, you scallywags. Get to work. Of course, they don't have enough beds for everyone. Surprised he didn't yet. This bed's probably covered in blood, though.
Idiot. Don't go fight it, you dumbass. You're gonna end up getting killed, you watch. He ran because he started bleeding. Frickin' dumbass. God. Oh, he ain't dead yet either. Interesting. Oh, that guy's eating up the bandages now, so it's only probably a matter of time before the other guy bleeds to death. Taking a little bit of a risk by not planting this stuff and getting it taken care of, but at the same time, this is going to be a massive increase. If I can get my guys, yeah, there he goes, Carlo bled to death. It's going to be a massive increase in food production once we get the gnomes up high enough on foraging. Let's be able to just, you know, pick this crap really quick and replant it really quick. Have a short turnaround time. So I got plenty of cuttings out there, clippings. Should be enough to fill the rest of this up. And we just gotta wait till the 5th day of fall for these ones that have been planted now to spring up to trees. Then we'll have at least one day of, or at least one round of harvesting that we can do off of them before winter sets in. We can always come out here and harvest from the trees if we have to, too. That's also a possibility. So we have these trees out here that we can harvest from. All these over here. Although coming out here to get stuff really leaves you exposed. I have not seen any mants yet. I think it's because I have the settings where they're at. Mants have not shown up yet. Plus my food's probably too low. I think they only come once you hit maybe like 1,000 food or something. So I think it's a good thing to have low food stocks. Mants won't be so quick to show up and kick you in the arse. Hey, another yak. Now there was 4. Or now there is 4. And then there was 4. And there's 4 more clippings to be planted, so we're getting pretty close to done there. Come on, get those things planted, yeah. Slackers. For
that one to finish planted. Finish getting planted there, so we can switch over to this. Or at least turn it back on, so they'll work on it now. Oh, come on, man. You're slower than hell. May 30th. Got today and tomorrow to do some more work on CI, and then it's going to be update time. Still working on the wall, huh? Getting there, though. Once we get that closed off, we'll be doing good. There goes the merchant. Did we ever get the tinkering bench made? Yes, we did, and he's there doing the tinkering as we speak. Cool. Who was that again? Drums? What's his skill set? Bone carving? No, tinkering 22. Farming 20. So actually he's a better tinkerer than a farmer. Interesting. I guess we'll leave him there then. That was purely by chance that I picked him for that job. 40%? 67? Still got a ways to go. Looks like 40 seems to be... 40s and 30s seem to be the order of the day here. There's a 50. So we're getting there. I'm thinking maybe by the end of this year we'll have a few 99s, or at least some that are up to 80, and then maybe by the end of next year we'll have several 99s, or maybe quite a few of them. Then we can start putting our plan to motion. So what's going to happen is, once we get to 99, we start taking out walls one at a time, letting that area fill up, take out another section of wall, let it fill up, until we turn this into just a man-made lake, and then we take up this one here, the water flows out into this here, and we create a indoor pool for our gnomes to crap in. Interesting fact. There's about 0.014% fecal matter in public swimming pools. It's your daily gross fact of the day. Of course, daily implies of the day, so a little double reinforcement there. Lots of red. Even got meat down here. Wow. Everyone's eating all the meat over here? No, just that one. What's over here? It looks like still some there. Mostly goblin meat. Yeah, it's from those goblins we killed. So we're up to about 200. Slow but steady, I guess. All our guys are sleeping now, so there's not many working on the farm. Still making bandages? Yes, we are. Let's get some haulers to bring those in. Some important to have bandages around so if your gnomes start bleeding, they don't die from blood loss. At the same time, it does use up material. So you kind of gotta balance things. The more bandages you have, the less likely it is that you're going to end up losing gnomes during fights. Not having any bandages is pretty bad. Holy crap, excuse me. And speaking of battling and fighting, Mr. Goblin has shown his ass, and we're gonna kick it. There's probably more than one, yeah, there's another one. They have to come this way, which is a good thing now. They can't come in this way. Or back around this way, so they have to come into contact with gnomes further out, so it's a little bit more warning. What's going on? Taking there as one. Taking forever to kill these guys, though. Are they uber gnomes or something? Or uber goblins, rather, I should say. Suspend it for now. Let them build the reserve back up there. What are our values like here? Really, almost 13. That is not bad, actually. Wonder if it's from all the smelting going on down here. That was interesting. I hit creep, but didn't actually register the click. It's interesting. This is priority 1, yet this is 2, yet this is being acted on instead of this. This is fairly interesting. The priority of actual certain jobs are hard-coded into the game. It seems that planting is a higher priority, even if it's on a priority priority 2 field than foraging is, even if it's in a priority 1 grove. Very interesting. Kind of shoots the whole, thing of putting different areas and priorities for which to be worked on in the foot, because they're still going to work on this field, even though it's priority 2 and not priority 1, because there's planting to be done. Which means this grove over here is not being as utilized as efficiently as it could be. Main problem is that by the time they're done planting, this is already regrowing. Although, in that case, foraging, this will probably be first because it's priority 1. This is priority 2. Even just doing, planting the saplings was even being taken over by this stuff over here. Or the clippings, I should say, cuttings. We're actually ahead of the game for once. Maybe we can start putting cotton back in. Finally managed to plant this thing before it regrows. How long before it regrows is another question, but it's not happening immediately after replanting, so that's good. Gotten a bit faster. Speaking of faster, let's get faster. Still a literal ton of things to do. And I want to remove this ramp. Oh, there was a lizard over here. Thought I saw one. Stalking around over here. Decorative, I believe, is what we're doing it with. I want to make sure there's no terrain remove floor. There's no way that they can get up onto this wall from the side. Might even be able to do all our fields, finally. It's completely isolated now. Just the way it should be. Suno Haseto. That's all good and dandy. I think most of our guys are probably asleep right now. If you have a goblin attack, I think we're gonna be screwed. It's like capital S-E-R-W-E-D. And yes, there is a C missing from that list of letters. S-C-R-E-W-E-D, screwed. Yeah. Well, we got more trees starting to spring out with fruit, which is good. We gotta wait for these guys to finish planting, which is not good because everybody else is asleep, like the lazy bums they are. And so we're having to wait for them to get their acting gear. We got 3 working on it though now, that's good. Although, different levels of slowness. Alright, now they're over here on the trees. I only have 1 copper bar. Probably only have 1 copper ore. Now we got lots of copper ore. Starting to pick up the rest of the logs from out there. Now that nobody has a job to do for the moment, starting to get more stuff happening. Finally starting to catch up here. Tenth day of summer. I'm getting this cleaned up too. About time. Got 1 bronze armor plate. Some more crates here. Could use some bags too. no fiber. Well, that's interesting. It's starting to bloom up again. Of course, we got lots of cotton everywhere out here. Maybe not lots, but some. I guess I'll put them all here. Soil. Let's use this for fiber instead. Bring in that cotton so it's not sitting out there. And a prime location for our guys to get ganked by goblins. And starting to get some grows. Lots of them actually. Wow. Popping up all over the place. There's only two guys working the helm. Everyone else is probably on their asses sleeping down here. But probably a good, it's probably a good place to stop for the night anyway. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. And I will see you next time.